What we see here is largely original equipment, of course with an 1894 telescope that predates even electricity. Indeed, the main feature is just the total height and mass here. It's well over 20 feet tall to the center point, and then the 26-foot tube, of course, is allowing the light to focus back from the lenses to the eyepiece end, all of that being mobile when it's in use. The cast iron pier itself contributes to the nearly 11 tons of total weight because quite a bit of height is necessary. The original equipment, featuring cast iron support and all mechanical parts, still operates very nicely, moving because of the balance involved here. One hand can actually steer the telescope. The entire assembly is moved on these great axes, and that allows us to point the telescope anywhere in the sky. We do have an aperture in the dome. On a dry day, we'll open it up and allow the starlight in. We can additionally rotate the dome to allow that opening to be any part of the sky where we in fact want to look. The original equipment involved a wind-up clock-type mechanism. As the Earth rotates, it's necessary to have your telescope follow the stars through the sky. And that was accomplished in the early days with a wind-up mechanism, not unlike a grandfather clock. Subsequently, though, we've added this newfangled thing called electricity that helps power an electrical motor to accomplish that same purpose. The original analog dials here allow the observer to do an approximate pointing by adjusting the pointing of the scope. Then the dials themselves change, indicating on a latitude-longitude-like system positions of things in the sky. Then with foreknowledge, maybe a computer-assisted star map, one can determine where things are and point efficiently to them. Students at the University of Denver, of course, through the astronomy classes, have special, nearly private access to this fabulous instrument. Right. Now, a telescope like this, classic as it is not exactly competitive in research these days. Students can learn a great deal observing with this telescope, the motions of the stars and planets, as well as the phases of the moon and so on. But for more modern research, we provide them access to telescopes here on the ground and in space through our astrophysics program as part of the Department of Physics and Astronomy.
I think it's an honor just because this observatory has been around, for quite some time. I personally, went to look up at the telescope itself, and it's amazing. Like, technology back then was so cool too, and it's still working today.